Hi everyone, it's Mayu. For today's video, I'm speaking only in English. So I've studied abroad in the United States for 2 years in total, and I'm going to talk about 5 culture shocks I experienced in the US. For some of the things I will talk about, I knew before going to the US, but I'm just going to pick up some of the things I personally felt shocked. First one is wearing shoes in the house. This is something I knew, and I thought I would get used to it, but I never did. I don't like wearing slippers, I don't like wearing socks. I would never want to wear shoes in the house. So when I was in the US, I would take off my shoes and I would walk barefoot, but the floor wasn't clean. I really hated when it was snowing or the ground was muddy because I could see and I could step on the mud or the melted snow. So sometimes I'd have to wear shoes to get to my room, but in my room, I would take off my shoes. I felt really uncomfortable watching people walk on the carpets with their shoes on, also on the sofa, and sometimes people sit on it, and I just, I felt very uncomfortable. I don't think I would ever get used to that. Number 2 is the food, the size of the food. I also knew this. I knew that everything is going to be bigger, every food, I knew it, but still, it was just huge. Also, if I go to a restaurant, I'd say medium in the US would be extra large in Japan, and small was like still big, still bigger than I expect. And the thing is that I got used to it. I got used to the sizes and I didn't even think they were big anymore near the end of my exchange year, and I ended up gaining a lot of weight. And also, I feel like so many people can't finish their food. So they're just wasting so much food. So my thought was, why wouldn't you just serve what people can handle, you know? Then I wouldn't have gained so much weight, right? Also, I hated the idea of not finishing the food because it would be disrespectful in Japan. My dad always told me that I should finish whatever is served. Most of the times I would ask for a doggy bag and have the leftover for lunch the next day. Number 3, bathrooms. Well, I have so much to say about bathrooms. First of all, they don't have public bathrooms. Not so many. And when I was shopping and I wanted to pee so bad, I asked every single store and they said no bathrooms. I ended up buying Starbucks to go to the bathroom, which is okay, because I love Starbucks. And also, why are there so many gaps? Like, the door doesn't cover the whole thing. Like, I get really nervous when peeing or pooping or whatever, because I can literally see someone waiting to go to the bathroom from the gap. I can see the person's fit next door, and I don't need to see that. In Japan, going to the bathroom for me is some kind of relief, but in the US, I felt very uncomfortable and I never felt relaxed. I don't know if it's the right word, but yeah. And they're dirty. The bathrooms in the public high schools, they were so dirty, and I could see so many nasty things on the wall. Talking about bathrooms in the house, I didn't like how it's always with the bathtub. Well, they have a lot of bathrooms in the house, so I guess it's okay, but in the dorm or like in the apartment, I don't like having people pee or poo when I'm showering. That wasn't okay with me. Yeah, in the dorm, I used to just lock the door when I was showering because I didn't want people coming in and out. And the curtain was really small, so people could see me naked. I know that people don't care, but I cared. Number 4, American flags everywhere. So one thing I noticed as soon as I landed in the United States was a number of flags, American flags. Every single house has its own American flag, and in school they have a lot of them in every single classroom. And like I would never see one in Japan. And that was so different. In the US, I had many opportunities to sing the national anthem and pledge allegiance in high school. So I don't know if it's called patriotism or not, but I definitely felt that people care about their country a lot. Well, the last thing is talking to strangers. It's not like we don't talk to strangers in Japan, but in the US, if we're waiting in line for the same thing, like we start talking. Whenever I make an eye contact with someone, we smile at each other. If that happened in Japan, people would be terrified. I don't know. It would be weird. But I like that people say bless you whenever someone sneezes. They even harmonize, and that's so cute. I really like that because in Japan people are just in the bubble with their earphones. We don't really notice each other. The last one is something I really liked, and I hope that Japanese people would feel more comfortable to do that. I like bless you because I sneeze a lot. Okay, so these are 5 culture shocks that I experienced in the United States. Well, I know there are many other things. I'm not saying I like the Japanese culture better or American culture better or anything like that. I'm just saying it was interesting to see the differences, and I really miss living in the US. I hope to go back soon. Yeah, I hope you liked the video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Bye! Let me know in the comments what culture shocks you had in the US or in Japan or whatever.